yeah, like the main element is baseball for sure, but I don't like it. The stories behind it. It seems cool and interesting. Like the newest episode's about like romance, and it seems so cute.
We got a little romance. All right, we are live. Yo, what is up, Sleepers? It's your boy Ed Bedhead here live. Who do I have with me today?
Um, that's me.
It's me. Who else do
You
we
have
have with us?
Steve. Steve.
You have Steve with us? Steve
Yes,
from
sir.
Minecraft?
Yep.
There'll be timestamps in the description for me if you guys want to skip ahead to that. But for now, let's buy some tickets and grab our favorite concessions. How's y'all's week been?
Pretty good.
decent.
Yeah, it's been a chill week, I'd say. Mostly just working, coming home, sleeping. You know, the usual. We had a little game
Pushing
night.
harder.
Javier's still tired.
Javier's still
I
tired.
am. Just
You
waiting
gotta
for my
wake
sister to
up.
get up so I can get my smoothie.
We're not going to IHOP?
Cause she. Oh my god, that sounds so good.
That's what I told Eddie.
So,
That sounds so good now.
IHOP aside for now. Yeah, we had a little game night the other night. We played a drawing game. And found out that some people have good drawing skills and some people don't.
Yeah, man. Jesus, you got great
All of
drawing
us
skills.
don't.
I think
What?
You got the greatest drawing skills I've ever seen.
I really do not think that at all.
and we played some trivia. Who ended up winning trivia?
I don't know. It's basically like whoever was the next one out, the game's over, and I think I was the next one out.
Oh, okay. That was quick then.
No, it took a minute. It took a minute to get through it all.
So what brought on this idea of Dungeons and Dragons? Because Scott's been talking to us about that for a while.
It was on.
Okay.
It was on, yeah. But
Okay.
Anya didn't feel like asking,
Mm.
and I was
Well,
like, you
we're
know
all
what?
down. It's just we don't know how to do it ourselves.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the only
I
issue.
don't know how
is
to
like,
host.
yeah, to be the
I don't know how to be.
It's not called hosting, bro. It's
dungeon
DM.
master, bro.
I know. Well, I posted it the right way. I don't know how to be the DM. I wouldn't know how, so I'd have to look it up.
None of
I
us
asked
know.
Paige
Yeah,
about it. I asked Paige about it. She's never DM'd, so that
it's a
was
rare
no help.
skill.
I have a buddy.
You have to be
she-
imaginative.
That's what I was saying. Like, I always felt like I feel like I'm the least imaginative
Alexis,
person here.
dumbass.
You know,
Finally woke up.
like I feel like Eddie's more imaginative than I am, or Scott. Because Scott literally said he did start writing books and like his journals because he had dreams and stuff like that. But I do have a buddy that does play DM pretty Dungeons and Dragons a lot, so he might be willing to do it. That's that guy that I was talking to you guys about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alexi, you want to
So-
be dungeon master?
I'm sorry. What now?
DM. For
dude,
D&D?
I do not have an imagination.
Really? I don't know. Out of like everyone, I feel like you and Eddie. You, Eddie, and Scott have a better imagination than
Or
Jesus,
I
probably.
should say I can't roleplay
I
for
don't.
shit.
Oh, I mean, I don't imagine. You think I can roleplay, bro? Heck no.
I don't know much about it. Like, we could try this. Like, we could probably just find a campaign online somewhere and try that out. See how it goes.
That's what I was thinking, because just to get going.
I want to
I
be
mean,
an
it's worth
invisible
a
It's just to
shot,
give it a
alright.
shot.
It's worth a shot.
Or we could get one that's already pre-made, you know? Like,
That's
there
what
are
I'm
pre-made.
saying. That's what I'm saying. We
No,
just
like,
find one
there's actually pre-made ones. Like, I remember one time we tried, there was a Rick and Morty one that we did.
Yeah, I didn't like that. That's
Let's not go with the theme. Yeah, let's not do a TV
No.
show theme or anything.
let's go with a Dungeons and Dragons theme.
But yeah, I do have a buddy who's played a lot of it. or he has done it a lot. He does it like
we gotta
every
finish
Sunday or
Baldur's
something.
Gate.
Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, dude.
We're too invested into other games right now to be playing Baldur's Gate.
I know, we're all playing Monster Hunter right now.
God, that's a great game, man.
You're calling me back, Alexi?
That's your number?
Yeah.
He doesn't even have you saved. He doesn't
Wow,
even care about you. He's like, I don't
dude.
want
How
this.
long have I known
it's not
you?
It's not like we actively
He
call
got my
each other.
number saved.
I don't have any of your guys' numbers.
So with that, let's take our seats and let's get into these trailers. Any new movies, TV shows, or video games y'all are looking forward to?
Nope.
Nope. I'm happy with Monster Hunter.
I'm looking forward to the new episode of Solo Leveling.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Isn't that the
read the
season
novel.
finale coming?
Just read it.
I think
dude.
it might be for the English, but no, for the sub. But I'm on the English part, and I'm just waiting to
Gotcha.
do it.
It is so good. There are so many other ones that are a lot better story wise, and they are getting adaptations, so I'm excited to see those.
Solo Leveling. I'm excited for the finale too.
You been watching the sub then?
I haven't been keeping up. I've been waiting for the whole season to drop at this point.
Well, they finally added Best.
That did what?
Like I finally got to see Best Girl. I got to see Best Girl. Like everyone's been hyping her up. I've seen a lot of like videos about her, and I finally get to see, like they finally played the episode where she's in here. I'm like, she's all right.
And what?
That's the only time she shows up.
Really?
Yeah, I'm assuming
Wow.
you're talking about the Devil Girl.
Yeah.
What are
Yeah,
you
that's
talking
the only
about?
time she shows up.
That's
She will
lame.
never show up again.
Wow.
That's so lame.
That's crazy.
What are you talking about?
I don't know why people call her Best Girl. She literally shows up in like one or two episodes.
What are you talking about?
Solo
Solo
leveling.
leveling, bro. Are you not paying attention?
No.
No. Other than that, there
So,
hasn't been too much announced recently.
Not really. It's been pretty dry.
Mm-hmm.
And that brings us to our trailers, because the only one I didn't have a pre-watch because we already watched it, is Shrek 5.
Oh,
The
yeah.
teaser, yeah.
One.
What do you guys think
Dude,
about Shrek 5?
I heard rumors that they pushed it back.
Really? Already?
Yeah. So
Why do they push it back? They already have.
I'm wondering if they're gonna give it the Sonic treatment.
How they already push it back? They already have the date set.
They had the date set for Sonic as well.
Did they? I don't
Yeah.
remember.
He does look older, I will say. Shrek looks older in this.
Yes, I think it's just the change in animation style was just too drastic
Not the
for
Shrek
people
we
to
remember.
like. Yeah. Like honestly, like even though I'm not a fan of the animation, I would not have minded it. But, it is what it is.
Yeah, they didn't give us too much context as to what the plot will be, though, since this is just a teaser.
Yeah, they're just really holding out on us, aren't they?
It's hard to say what they're gonna make it about, actually, but it seems like it's gonna be about Shrek's daughter.
There was a post someone made that chances are it's the daughter finds someone she likes, Shrek, and Shrek doesn't approve. Fiona reminds Shrek what it was like to be young and in love, and then he finally accepts the daughter's interests. That's
How
probably
dare
gonna be
he.
the plot. That's probably gonna be the plot.
Man, I get nostalgia when I look at the original Shrek.
Right?
Simpler
I give up
times
so
then.
hard. It's just a movie.
It's just the movie.
It's not just a movie, bro.
These are all
It's not
just movies. That's what we do on this pod.
It's life and death for us, bro.
It's life and death for us. There's no alternative. So,
Exactly.
with that only trailer, let's just move on into the actual content. What are you guys' thoughts before watching Nightcrawler?
I had no idea. Like, okay, I knew what the movie was because I've thought about watching it like at least 3 other times, but I never did. So, I was kind of excited to see it. That's about it.
That's about it. That's about all I
Yeah.
got to say. Yeah, I was just like, okay, we're
Yeah.
doing this for a movie night. I'm just glad we're doing a movie night.
Yeah.
That was my
I
thought
was
before.
kind of. I actually had no thought. I've never seen this movie or heard of it. So whatever we were doing, I was like, let's go. I'm down.
Yeah.
I can't tell. Well, I'll say this later when we are actually talking about the movie more in depth. But
So with that, let's get into the spoiler-free review. So spoiler-free review of Nightcrawler, released October 31st of 2014, forever ago, starring Jake Gyllenhaal, directed by Dan Gilroy, rated R. Plot summary: a petty thief, desperate for work, muscles into the world of crime journalism and becomes the star of his own story as he blurs the line between observer and participant. What are your guys' overall thoughts without any spoilers?
all right, without any spoilers, this isn't really spoiler, but like, I don't know if he was trying to make his character seem this way, or if he was just an awful actor.
Bro, it was literally the point of the character that he's like weird and stuff.
He's too relatable, man.
Is it?
Yeah. Were you?
All right.
You wait, so you thought the whole movie he was supposed to be like a normal guy?
Yeah.
No, well, his acting just was off constantly. It felt like.
You've seen him in other movies, you think?
Yes, I have. But in this movie, he was just off.
That's
Off
that's
kilter.
the whole point. He's off.
Guys, I watched the wrong movie. I watched the X-Men.
He's literally a sociopath.
Yeah, the X-Men. Nightcrawler doesn't have a movie, dude.
But he's in the X-Men.
Yes, he is.
Is he?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
Nightcrawler?
Yeah,
In
Jake
the second
Gyllenhaal's
movie.
just sitting in the back recording the X-Men as they go save the
is. Yeah,
world.
he creates the problem that the X-Men have to face.
He works with Magneto and is like, all right, how are we going to fuck shit up so that I can have some
Who's
content?
that?
Magneto? Oh, he's a
No,
Holocaust
Magneto.
survivor.
Magneto.
He's a proponent of change for mutants. It's not Magneto. Nobody calls it that. Stan Lee would be turning in his grave.
He always says every time he
Good
says
He'd
it.
be rolling in his grave.
It doesn't have an accent over the E or anything.
Bro,
Yeah, so it's
all right.
it's
Well, that's a great disrespect to our boy. He worked hard on the content, and now he's dead. So I'm glad you guys killed
Why didn't they put an accent over the E?
him. Well, we'll never know now. He's gone.
He had plenty of time in the past.
Because everybody in the world kind of got on the
No
same
one
page.
brought this to his attention. Why is his name Magneto?
Well, why don't we ever write the hyphen in Spider-Man when we write Spider-Man?
People do. The comics do.
The comics do, but I'm saying the fans never do. But we still get what they mean.
Well, yeah, but for Magneto, I mean, they
Magneto.
didn't have it.
Magneto.
Not
Yeah. What about
listed in the
Magneto?
official thing.
Magneto.
Bro, you are chomping on those
So I
pretzels.
love how we're still talking about X-Men.
Yeah, we're not even talking about the movie. The movie was it had that kind of like dreamy sequence that atmosphere. It had a kind of like a dreamy atmosphere that only some movies have. I guess this is a relatable example because it's Jake Gyllenhaal, but kind of gave me the vibes of Donnie Darko in the sense that he was playing a weird character there too, and everything was kind of like a fever dream sort of atmosphere. But,
I can agree with that. Like, I don't know who Donnie Darko is, but I can understand the example you're giving.
yeah.
I really like the concept for the movie because it's something you never really think about. People in the business of getting footage for news publications.
No, I think you
Mhm.
just have a hard on for Jake Gyllenhaal.
It's a
No, I
it,
don't. I like Ryan Gosling better, to be honest.
it's a legal snuff
I
film, is what
actually
it is.
understand that.
They're legal snuff
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah, I can see that.
So what do you guys rate this movie out of 10?
I'm gonna give it a 7.2.
I want to say 7 for me.
A 7. Okay.
I'd give it like an 8.
Wow.
I'm at 7.5. I'm
You get
pretty close to all you.
ballistic next time you suck it.
The critics from Metascore gave it a 76
What?
out of 100.
What?
What? Rotten Tomatoes,
What?
Tomato Meter 95, audience at IMDb 7.8, and Rotten Tomato audience 86. So the average of all these scores 84.5. So with that, let's get into the yeah.
That's actually a lot better than I expected.
The movie wasn't bad. I mean,
It wasn't. No.
So with that, let's get
So why
into
would you-
spoiler-filled discussion. What would you what?
why would you think it's low? Why would you think it's lower than that?
I don't know. It just didn't like. It felt like a very in the middle movie.
I did not get that vibe with this movie.
Like, yes, it had a lot of twists. Not a lot of twists and turns, but it did have some big ones. But so that's the only thing, I guess.
It's too relatable, man. So Petty
Yeah,
Thief.
I too like to create problems and record them.
That's what you do with your Marvel Rivals clips.
Yeah, right.
Petty Thief Lou is caught stealing from a Los Angeles rail yard by a security guard. He attacks the guard, steals his watch, and leaves the stolen manhole covers, fencing, and other materials. While trying to sell the materials at a scrapyard, Lou asks for a job, but the foreman, who has already been questioned by police looking for the manhole covers, refuses to hire a thief. So, while driving home in his beat-up Toyota, Lou sees a car crash and pulls over. Freelance photojournalists arrive and record the two police officers pulling a woman from a burning wreckage. One of the stringers, Joe, explains to Lou that they sell their footage to local news stations. What do you guys think of the beginning? Setting up the
Sounds
movie.
like easy money to me.
I liked how when he got told the guy doesn't hire any thieves, he had to think about it, and then he was like, "Oh yeah, no, that's a good reason actually." And then he like smiles and he's like, "All right, have a good day."
But he didn't even deny it.
Yeah, he didn't give a fuck. He was just like, "Oh, okay, that's a good explanation."
He's a thief. I'm surprised he never got caught for beating up that security guard and stealing his watch.
Right? I mean, he still had the watch even at the end of the movie.
I think it was. I think it was because it was like really late at night. There's probably no cameras. That's the only way. I don't reason why.
Yeah. So yeah, seeing the burning wreck and then just being like, "Hey, what are you doing?" He was just kind of being weird the whole time. He's like, "What are you doing? How do you do this sort of thing?" That's
Well, the
funny.
fact that he just went there, and not even for the sake of the camera crew wasn't there before he got there. He just decided to fucking go see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Very weird.
Curiosity is a very powerful thing.
That's why.
Implying you do that?
You pull
Would you
over
do
for
that?
car wrecks.
If there was a bunch of police cars, no, I probably wouldn't. The one time there was a car crash when we had power outage, I literally put my coat on to see, hey, why are there a lot of lights over here? And yeah.
Well, that kind of
No,
makes
I
sense
wouldn't
because it's a power outage. But like, if you just saw a wreck on the road,
Yeah, that's fair.
probably wouldn't stop. Did people stop
What do you
for
mean?
any of your guys' car wrecks, car accidents?
I always do.
Yeah, people tend to, but in terms of being an eyewitness to talk to the police, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
No, people just stop.
I've never been in an actual car wreck with another person, so
No, but I've ever seen people just stop by car wrecks.
no. That's
Even
how
when you
create
like
traffic issues.
hit the deer, there wasn't other cars on the road that stopped and was like,
No,
"What's going
they
on?"
never stopped for me.
Wow.
Never once.
No one stopped
No,
for
they just
you.
kept driving by.
They're like, "That guy's probably fine."
The cars saw the deer go flying. All right,
No one gives
They
a
just
fuck
and,
about
kept
it.
and no one stopped. They just kept driving.
And was it worthy of being on the news?
I guess not.
So that's the
Yeah,
thing
check
that's different in this city is they don't really, like,
People
to
suck.
my knowledge, report on that. At least none of the
Yeah.
news stations that I know, they don't really report on like car wrecks.
No, not really.
Unless they're like really big, like 7-car pileup on.
Well, yeah,
or
because
or it
if they
shuts
report
down
on
an
every
entire
single
road.
thing, you'd never fucking leave the house.
Yeah, or it shuts down an entire road.
You just get paranoid all the time.
And that's kind of the goal of news media companies is to sell you fear.
Yeah,
Because
agree with
they're selling a product. They're selling watch time for advertisers.
well, why can't they sell me something good?
Right. Why can't I get happy stories? Because then you won't watch.
Yeah, that's true.
What do you mean? I'll still watch for happy stories.
Oh yeah. What's a positive thing you've seen recently?
The times they show up cute dog.
You are the
Okay, it's
You
problem.
saw that on the news.
And then they
You
show-
turned the news on
Yeah,
for that.
Must have been a slow day.
Turned the
Yeah.
news on and saw that Tony won that dog magazine contest.
Yeah. I do remember watching the news when I was younger. Just get up at 5 a.m. just to watch the news for like an hour.
Why the news?
I don't know.
Why not
Started
like
out-
Arthur or something when you were a kid?
Yeah, bro.
I don't know. I just got up at 5 a.m., turned on the news, and just got ready.
I would turn on the weather sometimes because they would have like this school closed on snow day.
I mean, that was the bonus. It'd be one of those terrible days. Like, oh, this makes sense to have the news on.
But yeah, you can already tell they set it up pretty early that
Yeah, anymore.
Lou's a little odd and that he's also kind of a sort of Nightcrawler. The majority of this film takes place at night. He's a night owl. I guess
He became a night owl, it feels like.
it
the
fits with
movie.
his shady personality. No, because he was during a lot of thievery during the night too. I mean, he did this some during the daytime, but
Like the bike that he stole.
yeah. So yeah, inspired, Lou steals an expensive bicycle and pawns it for a camcorder and a police radio scanner. After 2 unsuccessful attempts at recording incidents, Lou records the aftermath of a fatal carjacking and sells the footage to KWLA 6. The morning news director, Nina Romina, tells him the station is especially interested in the footage of graphic accidents and violent crime in affluent, predominantly white neighborhoods. Lou hires an assistant, Rick, a homeless guy, desperate for money. To give him footage for more impact, Lou tampers with crime scenes. In one case, this one jumps ahead. But yeah, what do you guys think of Lou's start into the video capturing scene?
He almost ran over the cop
Dude's a fucking goblin.
in the
He
first.
was.
He did
was
almost
a
run
fucking
over the
goblin,
cop.
bro.
That's how he kind of pissed him off. And you could tell he was really new because he was getting right into the crime scene and would like the cops would be like, "All right, that's enough. Everybody out of here. No more news."
Yeah, bro.
So
He's too eager.
cops don't
Well, he was trying to make money. That was all. He, was hearing about how much that guy makes for selling the other footage he found.
Well, even that guy said that pays like shit.
Yeah, but at least
Money's
he
money.
gets paid. Yeah, exactly.
So cops
Tea
don't
is
yellow
tea.
tape the crime scenes.
Not that early on. Not when it comes to like car crashes either. I don't think.
Right, that's true. Not for car crashes.
They just try to get it moving on as fast as possible.
They're like, all right, we gotta get back to work, everybody. We gotta get these
Yeah.
roads open.
Oh, this guy's dying? Well, hurry up and get his ass out in the
Get him out of there.
ambulance. Let's get these cars out of here. Let's
We gotta
sweep it
keep
all
the
up.
business
Come
going.
on.
What do you guys think of his assistant?
I actually like the
The homeless
assistant.
guy.
Mm-hmm.
I liked him as
Rick.
a character.
I actually didn't mind him as a character. I thought he was fine.
He was a good counterbalance to Lou's crazy, just in the sense that he's just a normal guy who just wants some money.
Yeah,
hmm
that's why I
He's a
liked him.
He's just a homeless guy. Wasn't he just getting college or went to college?
No.
I don't know. He's just homeless.
Yeah, he just talked about being homeless.
Oh no, he just got done with high school. That's what they.
That ain't no high school, brother.
That's what
High
they
School
said
Musical.
in the movie, bro.
Are you sure?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
No, he said he
Or Dear Evan
had
Henson.
high school a diploma or something. but I
Oh,
don't
for his
think
highest level of education.
Yeah. I don't think he's just fresh out of high school.
I was about to say, like, damn, brother.
So he
I
keeps
swear.
his yeah.
Senior.
But it kind of seemed like he was the way they were setting up, kind of like he was gonna take him under his wing or something. But that ended up not
No.
being the case.
Nah,
just
he
used
was blue balling him with those paychecks.
Yeah, that's true. He wanted to start him off as an intern at first, unpaid intern.
So he can make his own money. How the hell did that guy have a freaking home? That's what I was confused by.
Lou? I guess he's just I don't know. I don't know how he afforded living in an apartment or a home or whatever it was.
They're just stealing all day, bro.
I guess
He
so.
got like
yeah.
what?
Those
$100?
manhole covers, bro,
In a
probably
bike.
sell for a decent chunk.
Full-time thief.
I mean, I guess, but I was just so like, how the fuck does he afford this shit? His home with the TV and all the fun shit that he has in it.
Maybe he's a squatter.
It wasn't a crazy TV.
At that time, it was still.
Maybe he's a squatter.
2014, it still wasn't that crazy.
So he is starting to build up
crazy,
his
bro.
reputation though as a good video capture guy. It's funny that every time he tried to do an interview, he would just shove the camera on people's faces and be like, "What's going on?"
Yeah.
Like nobody's gonna want to answer that way.
Bro,
That
he
one
was
lady still did, even though she shouldn't swear. But the
Like, could you
news
do that
people
again
could have
without
easily censored that for him.
Yeah, that's true. Like, can you do that
Well,
again
I
without swearing?
Yeah.
well at the time, maybe he just wanted to sell the raw footage as raw footage.
Yeah.
That's raw footage.
Raw footage. So, what do you guys think when Lou starts to tamper with crime scenes, like where he started to move a body to get a better camera angle?
I thought no, that was like really fucked up, honestly.
You thought it was really fucked up? I thought that was normal for him.
I really liked how it had the inspirational music in the background.
Yeah, this whole
This
soundtrack
movie was weird with that shit. Yeah.
Well, it was intentional because that's his thought process.
He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna succeed. I'm gonna become such a great news guy."
I'm gonna become a millionaire, man. Doing this, let's go.
So yeah, and it was like creepy stuff was happening, but it had such upbeat music, which kind of made it creepier.
The movie really captured my attention when I first saw that scene.
I agree.
Like, no way. As Lou
Yeah.
work gains traction, he buys equipment and better equipment and a faster car, a Dodge Challenger.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it
something
must be
that totally
nice.
stands out.
Yeah,
Must
It's
be
bright red.
must be nice. Well, you could
Yeah.
become a news guy, news footage guy.
just stay up all night, just drive around like, I got it.
That's another thing. I thought news people had their own film crews.
They probably do, but then they probably don't always get everything, you know?
Plus, it might be for like major shit.
Breaking
Yeah.
news.
Like plane crash or
And they can't be fucking spending all their time just
A bridge.
standing.
They can't be all night crawlers.
Yeah.
They pay me
Oh, you
enough.
said it.
I could.
He
No,
said
not
it.
really.
He said it.
He did say it.
Oh,
I wouldn't want to do that job. Too
why
traumatic.
not?
Too traumatic, man. What if I gotta film Alexi's house burning down?
Oh, well,
Just don't laugh.
see,
There's a bunch of
the
stink
thing
lines
about
coming up.
that is I would get a decent insurance payout. So
Then it'd be sus. It'd be like,
No.
Alexa, did you do it yourself?
No, it was definitely you.
Yeah,
Pyromaniac.
just because I'm aware of my insurance policy, come on,
At all
Oh.
times.
at
All
all
times.
times, yeah.
What if
You've always-
what if your house
you've
gets
always-
flooded? Do you have flood insurance?
I don't know.
What if your house gets hit by a hail from a tornado? Do you have tornado insurance?
I have house
Hail
insurance,
coverage?
full coverage, I believe.
Did you actually read through your house insurance and it tells you what it has?
It tells me what I have, yeah.
He was licking his lips, looking at the papers, the documents.
So
I only got to pay like $30 a month, $36 a month.
it's not bad.
Great.
Yeah, it's cheaper than fucking car insurance.
Hmm.
By a long shot.
Yeah.
And it's a more
Which
expensive
I guess
product.
that makes sense because it's more risky to drive a car.
Yeah.
You're driving your house everywhere.
That'd be sweet.
I am, bro.
mean
I
an
live in a
RV?
camper.
You mean an RV or a camper?
Luke pressures Nina into a date, telling her he knows she is desperate for higher ratings. On their date, he threatens to terminate their business with Nina unless she has sex with him, and it is implied that she acquiesces. Lou turns down an offer to work for Joe, but then Joe beats him to an important plane crash story. Nina demands that Lou get better footage and keep his end of the bargain. So, what do you guys think of?
He diddled her, brother.
He diddled her.
Yeah, it was. It was a blackmail.
Very-
Thor's wife, Thor's mom did not deserve that.
Hmm.
Was that Thor's mom?
That
Yeah,
was Thor's
Yeah.
mom. Alexi called it before Scott, so Scott's not a real Marvel fan.
We already know this, man. Come on.
Alexi,
But yeah,
I also
she
called
got
that he was,
diddled, and then he loses a video.
yeah. So that that
Oh,
was
the
crazy
plane
that it was
crash
right
one.
after he blackmailed her. He fails his end of the bargain.
Yeah.
No. But then he's giving a second chance. Isn't
Yeah.
he? He's like, yeah, you got until the end of.
Next week.
Yeah, and this is one of the few times that we see Jake Gyllenhaal's character break, because this is when he like angrily smashes his bathroom mirror, and usually he's creepy but composed, and this is one of the few times he lets the mask slip.
I don't know, he destroyed that mirror. What the?
It's probably his only time he shows like human emotion.
Mm-hmm.
Like the rest of the time he's like performing.
Mm-hmm.
That's the sociopath in him.
Mm-hmm.
That's why
Oh,
it's so
what?
relatable to you, man.
What?
I can see that.
Yeah,
What?
man. Why is there so many dead
I-
squirrels in your yard, dude?
Bro.
Because I have a BB gun.
I can tell that those whats you're saying are performative.
So, yeah, in retaliation, Lou sabotages Joe's Ford. When it crashes, Joe is severely injured, and Lou records the aftermath. You can see the
He
Yeah.
cut his brakes, brother.
yeah, you
It
can
was
see the
funny how-
realization of Joe when he looks directly into Lou's eyes, but isn't able to speak.
Yeah.
It's like,
It
oh,
was funny how most of us didn't catch it. I mean, it was a very quick scene.
Mhm.
But like it goes by pretty fast of him just cutting the brakes and running away.
Yeah, he gets away with all his crimes. I guess.
He's just good at getting away with crime, bro.
Yeah, I guess this city is like
The city
the
just doesn't
cops are
care.
so incompetent that they don't
They're so
investigate
confident.
real
They're
crimes.
they're all just eating donuts, you know.
Exactly.
What's going on? Oh my goodness!
No one-
But yeah, he
No
didn't
one's
like
dying, so it's fine.
he didn't
The
like
only
having
time-
competition, so he eliminated the competition.
The only time that I swear the cops were in place, oh, this guy caught footage of someone dying. That's the only time it's important.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, oh, it was a car accident. Oh, damn.
Right, the news reporters do all the investigating, and they're just like, huh. So that's what happened.
Huh.
But yeah, that was a sleazy thing to do, and I'm surprised that the guy never recovered and was able to speak out against what happened to him.
Yeah. He probably just died on the way there. On the way to the
Probably.
I would say, or it just took place in such a quick action that we just really didn't, like, they didn't give time for the movie to show him recovering.
So yeah, that's how he was able to be on the scene the moment it happened. Because he was the one coordinating, pulling the strings. So later, Lou and Rick arrive before the police at the site of a triple homicide home invasion in Granada Hills. Lou records footage of the gunmen leaving in their Cadillac Escalade and the victims in the house, and later presents footage to the station with the perpetrators edited out. The news staff frets over the ethics of the footage, but Nina is eager to break the story. In exchange, Lou demands public credit and more money. Police detectives show up to Lou's apartment and question him about his connection with the home invasion. He gives her edited footage of the incident, cutting out the parts with the gunmen.
Didn't he edit before
So
he
many
gave it to
crimes
the,
were committed in there.
Yeah, tampering
Before
with
he gave it to-
evidence. Huh?
Didn't he edit the video too before he gave it to News Outlet? Like the news
Yes, he
outlet
did. He did give him the full footage.
Yeah, he edited out the guys getting away.
gunmen's-
Yeah, the
Yeah.
gunman's getting away. And I thought he was saving that to use for a future news story.
I was thinking the same thing.
But no,
He just needed it for himself, so he can look up the
no,
gunmen.
he was gonna use it for himself so he can set up another
Yeah,
different video
that was
that
crazy.
was more impactful than just revealing the identity.
But yeah, that whole murder sequence was really creepy. It's just like a found footage. It becomes like a found footage thing where he's just walking through this blood-soaked house.
Yeah.
All these people are dead. You think the baby's dead for a while.
See, he was
Yeah, the
actually
fact-
breaking crime, where that should have definitely been taped off first.
Yeah.
Well, you see, he beat them to it, so yes.
Yeah, the fact that we didn't get to see whether or not there was a dead baby until the news station footage was crazy.
Mm-hmm. They just kept us in that suspense the whole time. It's like, what the hell is going on?
Dead baby. Baby dead.
Baby there.
Baby dead.
Baby there. Yeah, but I did like that
To the
sequence. It just was set up in such a thriller sort of way. Like, you always watch thriller movies where the slasher kills the victims, but you never see the footage of like after, like the investigations and stuff of what's going on.
Sure.
So it was interesting
That's true.
from that regard to me. Yeah, do you guys have anything else to say about that whole sequence? It was a pretty big moment in the movie.
It was a big moment, but it's not much to talk about because it was pretty straightforward as to what was happening. So like, yeah, he was throwing out all the like laws, and in this case, he was literally trespassing, I guess.
He actively let a guy die that was still kinda alive for a little bit.
Right. Yeah, he didn't give him any first aid or anything.
Hey, then he wouldn't sell his footage.
So
That is true.
that night, Lou and Rick track down the driver to his house, staking out the house until he leaves to pick up his partner. Lou wants to follow them to a more crowded public area, then calls the police and records the ensuing confrontation. Alarmed, Rick demands half of the reward money for locating the gunman, threatening to tell the police about Lou's withholding of evidence. After some back and forth, Lou agrees. So that The original negotiation was funny because he was like, "Oh, I could have asked for more, couldn't I have?" And he's like, "Yep, you could have."
So what was it? It was like $170 a night or
Yeah,
Yeah.
something
35.
really low still. I
It
was
was
just
35
taken
or
aback. I'm like, you still only asking for barely anything?
Well, I mean, that might have been 2014.
True.
Well, I mean, he is homeless, so he
Probably
probably
goes a
didn't
long way.
feel like he didn't want to ruin things.
Mm-hmm. So when the gunmen stop at a restaurant, Lou phones the police, warning them that the suspects are armed. They arrive and exchange gunfire. A police officer is shot, and one of the killers is gunned down, while the other manages to escape in the Escalade. The police give chase, but before the chase sequence, what do you guys think of the restaurant sequence?
It was pretty tense.
It was suspenseful.
Mm-hmm.
When Lou told Bro to go outside, I thought he would have gotten spotted and shot.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, same.
What I liked about it was that it was the angles that it was filmed at. It filmed outside the restaurant, like in a Hollywood, like a action sort of movie. You'd be inside the scenario.
Oh yeah.
You'd have all these angles indoors. But this one was like kind of like I was saying, like a found footage thing where it's like, oh, this is like at an off angle across the street. It's almost like a snuff film or something.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really creepy from that regard, which I respect. So yeah, then after that we get into a crazy
Car
chase
chasing.
sequence. Yeah. So the police give chase. Lou
Honestly, I
and
love
Rick
that, to be
follow.
honest.
They follow close behind in the Challenger, which Lou is for some reason a really gifted driver.
He should have been came in NASCAR trip.
I think
Freaking,
I think that's just called plot armor in here.
I think
It's
so
called
too.
plot armor.
You just turn into baby drivers for some reason.
Seriously, yeah.
Filming the chase as it happens, culminating in a long, multiple car collisions. After the gunman crashes, Lou approaches the vehicle, claiming that the gunman is dead and urging Rick to film him. The gunman is relieved to be alive as he shoots Rick, flees, and is killed by an arriving police officer. As Rick lays dying, Lou films him and tells him that he cannot work with someone who successfully extorted him for withholding evidence because he knows it will happen
I'll do it
again.
He just participated in involuntary manslaughter.
No, it's totally
Yep.
voluntary.
Well, because he's not the one who pulled the trigger,
Right.
so it becomes involuntary.
But I'm surprised that the police didn't demand the evidence since this crime had just happened and he was somehow on the scene, breaking all the rules,
It
chasing
makes it
after
seem
them.
like he was the one who set this all up, yeah. Which,
Well,
in a sense, he was.
Didn't he sell the footage as soon as it all happened?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, it wasn't even like, he was like, oh yeah, I got footage here. She's like, oh shit, this is the juicy shit. Let me buy it off you right now.
Oh,
Put it
let me
on
get
there
this
right now.
Extra sloppy toppy, huh?
Extras.
Pretty much.
Oh my god.
I went.
So yeah, what do you guys think of Rick dying?
I was sad to see him die, honestly.
Yeah, it was sad. I shed a
Yeah,
tear
but-
for my homie.
Same,
He
bro.
just wanted
He was a cool guy.
Mm-hmm. He will be
He was
missed.
just a chill guy, bro.
You guys going
was
to his
like-
funeral service?
He was like
No.
Icarus. He flew too high.
Flew too close to the sun.
No, he flew too close to the sociopath.
Yeah.
Son.
To the sun. So Nina is awed by the chase footage and expresses her devotion to Lou. The news station discovers that the home invasion was actually the criminals breaking in to steal cocaine, that the homeowners were stashing. Nina refuses to report this information to maximize the story's impact. Police try to confiscate Lou's footage. Oh, yeah, they did try to do that as evidence, but Nina demands her right to withhold it and airs it immediately. Lou voluntarily speaks to the detective while being interrogated. Lou fabricates a story about the men in the Escalade following him. The detective knows he is lying, but cannot prove it. So later, we get the inspirational sequence where Lou hires a team of interns to expand his business, saying that he will not ask them to do anything that he is unwilling to do himself.
Now that, like, honestly, while that could technically be very inspirational speech,
Those are some
him
sketchy
saying
shit
that-
right there. Yeah.
but him saying that after we witnessed everything he's done is like saying, I won't shoot you unless I'm willing to shoot myself, when we know he's willing to shoot himself, basically.
If it gets him a story, yeah.
Yeah, so that's like not a comforting thing that he said there.
It was comforting, bro. They're
No,
all
it was
interns,
not,
bro.
dude.
And he got
They're all
hella
in-
vans now.
He got 2 vans.
He got money. He's got a nice car.
He's
He
got a nice
the
suit.
multiple van money.
Yeah, he's all set for life now.
Yeah, no, perfectly happy ending.
That's all
For him.
things should be.
Didn't she go to jail or something like that, right?
It just goes to show you, if you're
Yeah.
a successful entrepreneur, you can make it in America. If you're a motivated
Yeah.
entrepreneur.
If you're very motivated and comfortable with skirting the law and breaking a few of them.
What CEO doesn't do that?
You know,
Yeah,
what they don't know
actually,
doesn't hurt them, you know?
The director plainly states that is it was supposed to be implicative of how capitalism proliferates in this country.
Yeah. You can see
Yeah.
that in the fact that the CEOs are doing sleazy shit. He was doing sleazy stuff the whole movie for profit.
Yeah, he's
No,
perfect.
he won't.
So
No,
we
he
should start doing
wasn't.
sleazy shit.
If
Yeah.
you want money,
All right, let's do it. Well, what's the first thing we doing?
I'm filming your car
Well, the
wreck
fact that
into
you
your
don't have a
house.
thought, you're already out of the running, buddy.
Yeah, you're gonna be
Well,
you're
I'm
gonna be
trying
the
to
story,
work off
dude.
you
You're the
guys.
white guy in the story. For my profit.
I'll be the main story. All right.
Yeah. So I think what is gonna happen is for some
A tree
reason
is-
you forget to turn off your stove and then there's an explosion in your house.
My
Yeah.
roommate did that once.
And then you record it.
Yeah, I was like, why do I smell gas?
Oh no.
Then I go downstairs and find that my stove is on.
Oh my god.
You didn't say anything. You're like, oh,
I told him.
You were like,
Dude,
you
you can't be doing
freaking
that."
idiot, you do that again and you're gonna be on the street.
oh.
Yeah.
You're gonna be homeless, bro.
You didn't tell him
So-
that?
I didn't say that. I just said, hey, make sure you actually turn off the stove. Because that shit was
Wow.
running for like a couple hours at least.
Wow.
Hours? Whoa.
Bro, thank God you didn't fart in the kitchen.
That's facts.
You do have loose cheeks, so
It's like lighting a match over there.
So, what do you guys rate this movie out of 10?
Still a 7 for me.
They'll give it an 8.
7.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with 7.8. Let's look at. Oh no, we already looked at the online ratings. So yeah, with that, let's move on to content we've seen this week. What are some shows or movies you watched this week?
I know I watched stuff this week.
I've been watching the Boondocks again.
Oh, that's a good show.
There's a
Bro,
new
I-
season of Family Guy.
New one, really?
When
Yeah.
isn't there a new season?
Yeah, that's true.
They only had 3 episodes out right now.
I am the stone that the builder refused.
Yeah, no. I was surprised. Near the end of season 1, there's like a lot of MF Doom music.
They're big fans of it, I guess. Yeah.
And
I
they
think it was
added
around the time that the album dropped, Mad Villainy.
Oh, okay.
South Park back on HBO Max.
Oh, I didn't even know it was gone from Max.
Yeah, it was. You couldn't watch it on there.
No. I've been caught up on Invincible, and that's been really good so far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Y'all should hop on that.
Oh,
There's some
okay.
really cool shit I could talk about, but spoilers.
I did watch X-Men: Days of Future Past as well.
Oh, how was that one?
I enjoy it. It's one that I find myself going back to for some reason. Like, I'm not a big fan of the actual story
Future
in
Past.
this movie. I don't know why I keep going back to it though.
Cause you weird, bro.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
really
what about?
watched too much.
I think it's because I like the whole part where Logan's mind goes back to his past self and he has to try to change the future. That's why I like it. It's just I don't like the person who plays Mystique really.
Oh, didn't it become Jennifer Lawrence?
Yeah, I don't like her as Mystique.
Really? I liked her in what is it? The X-Men, the Origins one. I forgot what it was called.
Yeah.
First Class.
Apocalypse?
No, First Class.
Oh, okay.
First Class.
I didn't see that one.
It's a good one. That's it. It's also
Yeah, I
got
heard that's one of the better ones.
It's also got the guy from Split. I forget his name. James McAvoy.
Yeah, yeah, he's the new Xavier.
Yes, sir. When are we getting that skin? When are we getting that character?
But yeah, so I enjoyed the movie, even though I don't know why I enjoy it really.
Cause you're a weird guy.
Yeah, right about.
I've also been watching Common Side Effects. Caught up on that. Still
Is that
really
the
good
one
stuff.
that's like really controversial?
I don't think it's controversial. Maybe in terms of the art style, but
Or I shouldn't say controversial. Didn't it get canceled after like a season?
it's still coming out right now.
Is it? Maybe
Yeah.
I'm reading. Maybe I'm thinking of a different show. Let me look it up.
Yeah, probably. Because it's doing pretty well. And
What was it called?
Common Side
Common
Effects.
Side Effect. It's on Hobo.
It's an Adult Swim show.
I thought about watching that.
Anybody else watch anything?
I didn't really watch anything, but I did stuff.
Yeah, same. You went boating and fishing and skiing
Common
and
Side
country
Effect.
clubbing and shooting and casinoing and everything.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
I just
it's
played
too early to
hella
go
Monster
boating.
Hunter. I just played so many hours Monster Hunter.
You live in that game now.
Hell yeah, dude! I'm 14 hours in.
So I went and did something new called shooting, and that was a pretty fun time.
Shooting isn't new. It's been
He
I
invented it.
yeah, it's been
Over
with us for like thousands of years.
I said
don't
I
actually
did
know.
something.
Thousands?
I don't know how long it has been since we had a
It
rifle.
has not been thousands of years.
Bruh, I
The
said
slingshots of shooting.
I did something new, I said.
Oh,
I didn't
Okay.
say something new came out and I did it. I did something.
No, that's what you said, bro.
It's not what I said. Alexi
You
took it as
discovered
that. I said it like that. And then I went to the casino and gambled.
and
You
lost.
win?
No.
No?
I was like, lost like I only took out $20 and I lost $20 within like 2 minutes.
Dang,
Damn.
dude.
What do you do at that point? You just stand around?
Oh, well, Tisha was gambling too.
Did she win?
She was up to like 80
Sick.
and then she lost it all.
Sweet,
I
bruh.
gambled too. I gambled $50 and made 100 back. That was it.
Yeah,
That's it?
that was it.
That's
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, I did it because I spent like $120 at Stella's. I told Eddie about this already.
Spending that
Oh.
big money.
I
Yeah.
know. Never takes us out to eat with
For
winning all these
real.
big winnings over here.
Alexi
Alright.
won 300 or something at the fucking Golden
That's
Nugget.
for me, brother.
Not taking us out for dinner, bro?
Nope.
Wow.
Yeah, come on. We're
Maybe if
homies
I win
here.
1,000.
Wow. I have to wait for you to win at $1,000?
Hell yeah, brother.
All right.
See, that's the type of comment that makes me think you wouldn't you wouldn't tell anybody you won the lottery.
That's true.
I wouldn't tell someone I won the lottery, but you guys will probably find like
You just
a
find
couple
money under our
$100,000.
pillows.
You'll probably find a couple $100,000 in your cash app all of a sudden.
It's under our
You
pillows.
can't, bro. You wouldn't be able to send couple
You
hundred
know
thousand
what
in
I
Cash
mean.
App.
I'll find a way to send it to you guys. Because
There's like a
Harry-
briefcase that just
Look,
pulls up.
Here's my thought process on this. If I win, say, $50 million, then after tax, I have like 24 million, right? What's the point of me living my life when all you guys are always working now and not doing anything fun, huh?
Yeah.
I might as well make you guys millionaires too, so you guys can fuck off as well. Do whatever the hell you want.
We'll wait for the carrier pigeons to drop the money.
You know,
by.
it's a principle of like I don't want to
Be bored.
be bored, so I'm gonna give you guys some money so you guys can quit your jobs, live a good life, and we all have fun.
We're all gonna be Nightcrawlers, bro.
Yeah,
for fun.
It's gonna be our new business.
For fun. Yeah,
that's literally my thought process on it.
that's a fair thought process.
Yeah, I get it.
So with that, let's roll the credits. You guys got any recommendations for any media?
Monster Hunter.
Yeah, Monster Hunter's always fun.
Marvel Rival.
Rise was fun too.
Everyone
For
buy
sure.
the new Cloak and Dagger skin.
For real.
All right,
Need to
so
buy that
like,
stuff.
comment, subscribe, and thank you for visiting the Sleeping Cinema. Until next time.